first 3 holes nicely. There's that little sort of buggy whip swing with the short irons. He is a really good one. That one's below the hole. A little too much spin. When the wind's not blowing, you really have to control your spin out here, Paul, because a shot like that, he wanted a more dead hand a little bit, I think. Jon Rahm with a birdie putt that he did not have in mind when he was standing out in the fairway with a wedge. That's up the hill, very slow putt. No batter for Jon Rahm. How about that 3?
And this is an eagle attempt for Jon Rahm. How in the world, Zing, do you shoot 33 under and finish second in a golf tournament like Rahm did last year?
Yeah,
wow, but he's on another roll here. Coming off birdie and eagle at 4 and 5. And there's your answer. Rahm heating up 4 under through the first 6 holes. There's Rahm at the 8th, par 383 yards.
He has been on fire with the putter, Jon Rahm, from the 20-foot range. See if he can get one in there and have another chance at it here. That's a little better than that. Here's the birdie attempt from about 4.5 feet. Not much break. Jon Rahm to -5. I love his chances this week.
I think it's going to kind of be like Scottie Scheffler. The floodgates will open.
This is Rahm to try to get to 6 under. He was out in 5 under 31. That matched J.J. Spaun for the low front 9 of the day, and he gets things going with his first hole of the back 9 with a birdie to get to 6 under.
Like I said, this is not a difficult shot. 95 yards, downwind, slightly downhill, just an L wedge.
He probably is not going to be perfectly happy with that one.
FedExCup playoffs, strong finishes there to 12.
And Jon Rahm for birdie. And another great putt. That's the thing about Rahm. You think, oh man, it's just the ball striking. He hits it a mile. He's a great putter.
Yeah, he putts nice. Weight left here. It's got to go.
Pretty good touch there. Really good. Yeah, great leap here underneath the hole, just moving a hair to his right. Should fit his eyes. Good as he is on left to right putts, and he can be aggressive with the speed.
Take the sting a little bit out of that bogey at 14. A little.
Tell by the trajectory that comes out.
Backstop behind the hole as well.
Definitely carrying it all the way there.
Stay there.
Easy.
Yeah, good distance control. That little wedge shot. This pairing right here having a good day. Jon Rahm for another birdie to get to 8 under. And he gets it. So he's on pace to do what he did here last year when he shot 33 under.
It's hard not to swing as hard as you can here on this 18th tee. I've been here a few times as a player, and I'm just telling you, you want to let out the shaft, and this is a mile to the right.
Started way right, not turning at all. There is a ton of room over there. I just don't know.
It's fine.
It's okay.
What is going on? What is going on? You heard him. He's going to get away with it. It's like,
This is going to almost get to the left rough, I think.
This is a live drone shot. You're making history here, Rolf, at Kapalua. The first live drone shot as we follow of a golf ball live following this one at 18. If there's a place to start it out, this would be the place to do it, right?
Pretty looking shot here if it's the right number.
All right, here it comes, gaining momentum. This could be really, really good. And for eagle, and Rahm, after the mishap earlier at the short par 4, has an eagle attempt to take the first round lead.
might have carried a little too much pace. What a good effort.
And Rahm continues this stretch of really good play. Two-time runner-up here, Rahm is. So Jon Rahm trying to get jump-started here at the par 5 fifth. A lot of players have. And so his second here after starting off +2 through the first 4 holes.
Yeah, that is a rough start. A lot of wedges here, though, so he can make that up. Is there a Hawaiian word for those canyons or ravines, Rolf?
Probably is, but I don't know it. I do know that when we were designing the course, if you look at that gulch right there, we tried to play a hole across it after this one. Ben and I got down there, Crenshaw hit some balls from a little ledge. And you could have played it when the trade winds were blowing, but you had to skip the hole if it was coming out of the south.
Couldn't cross it?
No, that's why you have to go down.
Again?
Ooh.
Left of yesterday's, man.
We just saw Tom Kim hit driver off the deck a la Tiger in 2005. It didn't get close.
Sweet.
But Rahm muscling it up there.
Jon Rahm now the first player to put it on the green in 2 in regulation, and it took a couple of beefy pokes to do it.
That was a heck of a shot.
He plants them left to right in this, which he needs to do. Will the speed be right? Does he have
Jon
it?
Rahm.
Goodness, what an effort.
And adding another one here at the 9th to get back to even on the day. He started the day in that 3-way tie at the top with Morikawa and J.J. Spahn. They were tied after 64s yesterday.
Jon Rahm, his second shot, that drive went 415 yards downhill downwind, and boy, that is a really nice little flop shot out of there. That was. And bring it back slowly. Gets him to 10 under.
Jon Rahm giving it a go at the short 14th. 292, and he likes it. Got that peeler going left to right.
Well, he took it on the chin here yesterday. He buried it in the lip of that bunker, and his caddy Adam Hayes told me massive tee shot, and it all comes down to delicate touch.
Oh man, it had a chance to go down. Hit directly in the center of the stick. In 2018 and of course last year when Cam Smith shot that amazing record 34 under. 3 guys shot record scores last year. 2 of them of course not able to win it.
He has just roasted it down here. Done that a lot this week. #1 in the field in driving distance average.
He was incredible on the range. You talk about standing close to it, but boy, did he put on a clinic for us on the driving range with that club right there. And oh man,
Just like that, wasn't it?
that's what we were looking at.
Up at the green after that terrific little wedge shot. Jon Rahm just tapping in for his birdie. And it gets him a little closer to 12 under par.
Knows more about this island and tournament than anybody. Mark Rolfe. Rolfe.
Well, I know that Jon Rahm got that one in, but he missed a number of putts yesterday, so hoping to get the putter back on track.
We wish Xander all the best. This is the 12th.
And Jon Rahm for birdie. He basically drove it green high right, pitched to there, just outside of 5 feet, and that gets him to 3 under on his round.
List playing with Jon Rahm, who's at 14 under. Is that going to be a little too far right? No, it's okay.
He needs at least 4 coming home.
And here's Rahm's second here back at 14.
Easy, easy.
Short par 4. Rahm for birdie. He's had his tussles with this short par 4 this week. But this time he gets out of there with a 3. But he is pretty much here at this par 5.
You want to get it? Uh-oh, is this a double cross?
He's peeling back a little bit, and it might have gotten caught up in the thick stuff.
Yeah, he wanted to cut that, and he hit a draw. You don't see him do that very often. So see if he gets a break in there or not.
That Indeed, is 5 under on the round.
There you go.
And when Jon Rahm's hitting it, it adds an extra level of fun. Or no, he doesn't seem to be thrilled with it. Although he wanted to send it out a little further right because it will continue to roll out on that slope. But he's on. This is the eagle putt that Jon Rahm just had to pound up here. So this was just earlier.
How about that backswing on that putt?
It's a full turn. It was just about the right pace. So just a little one coming back for Rahm's. So Rahm coming back for his birdie to get to 17 under. We mentioned it earlier. He shot 33 under last year to finish one back of the winner Cam Smith. As 3 players broke the record.
He's 8 shots behind. Boy, that is a long way. He's got to pretty much birdie almost every hole.
There's a bunch of guys already have their eye on second place. I think Rolf trying to just get in that position, and a good putt for Rahm. If Collin were to stumble, of course, they might change their goals.
All he's got is a little more than 150 yards left with his second.
Yeah, they're going to probably make this a par 4 next year. It'll be a par 72. Oh boy, that's pretty courageous with the stuff on the right. He's got 3 major champions right behind him. Does Morikawa?
And so Rahm settles for the birdie in a tie for second, 7 back. Half dozen back now for Rahm. And 3 in a row for him. At the 9th, Jon Rahm for birdie. And Rahm coming back very nicely, continuing to since that opening bogey. Rahm's at the 12th.
Yeah, this is his second shot. Drove it almost hole high off the tee, and a beauty. So that should be a kick in for Rahm to get to 22 under. You're looking at 14's a drivable par 4, 15's a par 5 that's easily reachable. He hit 6-iron in there the other day. 16 short par 4, easily birdieable. So
17 is the only hole on the course playing over par today.
All right, Todd. Beautiful drive by Jon Rahm here, all the way on the upslope in the fairway at 13. Hole playing much easier today. No wind. Players are getting the ball further down off the tee, and hole location's pretty receptive. Welcome back to the final round of the Sentry Tournament of Champions. Things are boiling up here at the Plantation Course. This is Rahm for birdie at 13. Got it. He is 23 under and within 4 shots of the lead.
It's kind of his anti-hook move.
Zinger, this looks really good. Just needs to get over that first bunker.
It does.
Will it stay?
It's going to roll back.
That's
Almost got it up there.
such a good effort. He's got that into the grain chip shot now.
It's going to be a great place to play from.
Yep, he's in a good spot.
Could make it.
Gotta have a birdie here to have any shot, you would think, coming down this stretch. This is a birdie hole.
We hit it right where he was looking.
Oh, that is a beauty.
Baby, what a
Almost
shot.
curled in, Zing.
Yeah, man, that's really a heck of a shot. Actually, he had that 5-shot lead. He had 15 holes to go, not 5, so big difference there. But either way, it's still, this is getting kind of tight. This is palm sweating material.
Holy cow. I hit that really good. Like I said, just same thing with the see, please brush off.
Opportunities here to get to 26.
355-yard drive.
8-iron right at the middle of the green. See if he catches that ridge.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Jon Rahm with eagle. Here comes Jon Rahm, 26 under, within 1. 3 holes left for him.
This one's right on the button.
That's how you dial it up. You hit that cut into that side of the hill if you're going to go with a fade, and then get some roll.
Watch this thing run. We've got a good look at what faces him next. Well, one of the most inviting greens on the PGA Tour to shoot for. Incredibly exciting finishing hole here. Jon Rahm, with this ball continuing to roll, will have nothing but an iron to this green. Wow, has this tournament changed in the last 40 minutes?
The possibility of it still being in the balance here at the 18th, but for Jon Rahm to come here with a 2-shot lead to the par 5 18th, not in your wildest dreams.
Let it bounce down there onto the green. He's got birdie on his mind.
Boy, this is a lot more aggressive than I thought. Coming in hot.
Oh boy, that's going to race.
Oh, just takes a little bit of nestling down. Yep.
He's really good at that, and also he has a very weak grip as well. Oh, a little too hard. A little too hard.
A little left for birdie to take an eagle out of play for Morikawa in hopes of having a chance.
See if he can just end it.
And that should put it out of reach, and he knows it. Rahm looking for PGA Tour victory number 8. And a win for the 7th consecutive season. Every full season he's been on PGA Tour, taking care of business here in the first event of 2023, when it looked like he had no chance.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. To watch another video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.